What's up, folks? How you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily, Extra Digest. And I got a fan here. Say hi. Say hi to those who are watching. Say hi. Wave at them. Alright. So I got a fan today, and she wants to join me. So we're just gonna talk about some extra digest of the games being played over the weekend today, because we got some good games being played. Big games actually. All the 4 games being played zinachezwa leo ni game kubwa sana, and I'm looking forward to them. And of course, yesterday we had a Matchweek digest on IG Live where we were talking to Hamid, a Chelsea fan, and he was giving us his sentiments and all that stuff. But I just want to share my sentiments kidogo tu on what I think is gonna happen today. Of course, leo ni ile day yenye unakanga tu kukiwatch ball, hakuna story mob, because when you got games at 2 p.m. Then kuna another big game coming up, Chelsea versus Southampton. Then we got the huge one, Manchester City versus Arsenal. And then we got, of course, the small issue of Newcastle United versus Manchester United. All right? So it's going to be mad fun, man. That's for sure. So the first game is a Merseyside derby, which I feel like is the first time in a long time we are seeing Everton coming up against Liverpool, thinking like, yo, you know what? We have a chance here. I feel like the two sides are almost equally strong, you know, because Everton have been brilliant. I mean, they're top of the league right now. They're, I think, the highest scoring sides in the Premier League. Even all the games that they have played, they have scored a lot of goals. So they are a very good side. Coming up against a Liverpool side that is not so strong defensively like last season. I mean, they just got clapped 7 by Aston Villa. Who gets beaten 7 by Aston Villa? 11 man. Nah, so I kind of feel like Liverpool's defense kidogo pia ni shaky as much as Everton sides might be, but also the goalkeeping aspect of the two teams is wanting. Pickford has been doing some crazy howlers lately. He's just getting away with them, but he's been doing some crazy howlers. Same can be said about Adrian. So one thing is for sure, there's going to be goals here from both teams, you know. As to who's going to win, I think they should just go and try to compete and who was going to outscore the other one. Because, I mean, that's what we as fans want to see. But I feel like this is the best chance that Everton have to actually beat Liverpool. It's been a long time since they beat Liverpool. I mean, it's been like almost a decade, 10 years or something. So they need that today. They should take that opportunity, and I kind of feel like they will. I know likes of Eric Njiro and Musa Amir are gonna kill me for that, but I think they might. And I would love them to, because it'd be amazing to see that. And if they do, man, can you imagine Everton beating Liverpool where they're still top of the league? Wow. It's a game changer, isn't it? So we're going to be waiting to see what's going to happen there. Then we have the small matter of Chelsea versus Southampton, which is not that small if you ask me, because, I mean, Chelsea, we all know they spend almost 200 M in the transfer market. Some of those guys are yet to hit the ground running. The Premier League, Timo Werner still looking for his first goal. Kai Havertz still looking for his first Premier League goal. So, yeah, we kind of need to see them performing. And today they're up against a Southampton side, which I feel is quite strong if you ask me. They are quite a good side if you ask me. I feel like despite them being beaten by Spurs, five goals, juicy, I feel like Hassan Hoto again is a decent coach. They have a decent, the club has a decent chemistry within the squad. You know, like Southampton, see pushover. Let me just say that. They're not pushovers. No, they're not. So if Chelsea gets past Southampton, it's going to be very good for them. We're going to, of course, be looking out for likes of Kai Havertz. We're going to be looking out for likes of Timo Werner. We're going to be looking out for likes of Kepa Arrizabalaga, because Edward Mendy is missing out, and then Kepa is back, and we all know about Kepa. Lampard should not make the mistake of starting Caballero over Kepa. We all know how decent a keeper Kepa is. I mean, look at his name. Kepa. They almost rhyme, right? So, yeah, Kepa and Leon ndio tu kwenda comedy kiasi pale. We see what's going to happen. So, it's going to be a huge game, that one. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely a must watch. And I know so many FPL managers are banking on likes of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. So, yeah, we're going to be looking out for that. And Danny Ings also. So, interesting game, all in all. Then you have Manchester City versus Arsenal. Another huge game. Another game which I feel like Arsenal can maybe grab something here. And tell you what, if Arsenal actually do win against Manchester City, it's not going to be a shocker anymore, is it? Because City kidogo wanaanza kukaa a bit imbalanced, a bit unsure. I mean, wamepigwa na Leicester bao ni 5 home. Juzi wamepigwa draw na Leeds United. Of course, we all know how dog Leeds United are, but it's Manchester City. So they kind of have this feeling where you feel, even as an opponent, you feel like, yo, maybe you can actually do something here. Defensively, they're not that solid. They're not that compact. And then you take off the aspect of Kevin De Bruyne. Of course, we still leave the likes of Bernardo Silva and Gundogan and Phil Foden there, but man, you can't underestimate the impact of KDB. Kun Aguero maybe might be coming back, we'll be seeing about that, but kule nyuma bado City ni suspect sana. So Arsenal kind of have a chance with that one, so you're going to be waiting to see if we're going to take it or not. Thomas Partey, there's a whole issue of Thomas Partey. We're going to be seeing if he's going to be starting today. He should start. I mean, why else would you be buying him? He's not playing against the likes of Manchester City. Mandem has been playing all season long. Hakuna story ya kukaa hapa sijui kuadapt nini. Umse amezoea kugame. Kuingia kama hit the ground running. So, of course, we don't know if Arteta is going to start him. I hope he does, but time will tell on that one. It's going to be a dope game, that one, without a doubt. City tumewapiga juzi ya FA Cup. Maybe wanataka kuja na mauchungu ya hizo watupige. We all know what happened there last time at Etihad Stadium. Yeah, we all know what happened. Yeah, and of course, we also got red carded. I hope Luis ain't gonna do the kind of shit he did last time, because it was the reason why we got walloped a good one. Okay, so yeah, we need to have 11 men against City, and we shall be waiting to see what's gonna happen there. It's gonna be a dope game. It's gonna be a dope game. Then we have the small matter, the last game being played today, which is actually kind of big. I mean, two teams of almost the same level. Newcastle United coming up against Manchester United. I'm sorry for the disrespect. To Manchester United versus Newcastle. But it's interesting, man. The last time United went to St. James's Park, they got slapped. They got clapped, if you like. And they're going there today in the midst of missing out on Martial, in the midst of Maguire having this whole aura of him being terrible, where people are perceiving him as this terrible defender. Even United fans, everybody's on his case. So there's that whole element of Manchester United. It's not moving smoothly there. That cog is not moving smoothly there. So can Newcastle United bank on that? The likes of St. Maxima, who had a fantastic game the last time they played. So it's going to be a tight game, that for sure. I mean, it's not our guaranteed walkover for anyone. It's not. So interesting game to watch out for, and I can't wait, man. So those 4 games, zote ni a must watch. Basically, wezi kosa kuona game ya Chelsea Southampton, uone ya Arsenal na Man City peke yake, no. Na wezi ona game zote 3 ukose kuona ya mwisho. I mean, kuna some drama up in the offing kule. Ujui Manchester United wakicheza. I mean, it's always a pleasure watching those guys play, man. You never know what's gonna pop up. Some comedy might be in the building, you know, some top comics might be at work there. So, I mean, we have to watch that one. So, it's gonna be an interesting game. If I was to make predictions for that, which I did yesterday, Matchweek Digest, I would say, I'm not gonna give scorelines. I would just say, the Merseyside derby, I would love Everton to win. And I will give them a 2-1 win. Wasiposhinda hii hataishinda. Hii ni kama ile Chelsea versus ni kama ile Tottenham na Mourinho. If Tottenham don't win a trophy under Mourinho, maybe they never will. Ama watashinda after City tumekufa and all our descendants are dead. Then Chelsea Southampton, I think Chelsea are going to clap Southampton nevertheless. I would say a 3-1 win for Chelsea. Then Manchester City versus Arsenal. You know what? I feel like we can beat City, to be honest. I feel like City, sahi, ukiwa approach ukiwa na a very sober mind, you can beat these dudes. But it's going to be tight, of course, as always. I'd go for a 2-1 win for Arsenal. Then Newcastle versus Manchester United. I would love for Man United to get beat, but Man United are still a big club. You cannot underestimate them. But there's so many issues going on at that club. I would say a 2-2 draw. A 2-2 draw at St. James's Park. Those are my sentiments on today's matches. Acha tuone venye it happen. And of course, the Thomas Partey song is out. Party Hard, the remix by Donai. Ngoja tushinde leo. Ngoja. Tukishinda leo mutanoice kesho. Mutanoice.